Just let yourself to arrive. So just take a moment here, make yourself comfortable. And so for this class, you don't need to watch me all the time. And a lot of I will give you lots of different exploration, and you can decide if something doesn't fit, you can let go. So you might want to sit, lying down, standing, find a comfortable position just to be there. First, let yourself just to arrive and feeling the contact to the floor or anything. Maybe you are sitting on the chair, on the couch, lying on the bed. Just first to notice the contact. Feeling your feet gently going up to the lower legs and the upper legs, pelvis, and going to the back side of the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head. And gently bring the awareness down to the face. And simply keep going down to your both arms and your hands. So it's like saying welcome and good morning to each part of the body. And very gently to the center part of your body. Go down there between your chest, stomach, and your belly. First, just to notice what is there. Noticing the breath, the heartbeat. Allowing yourself to arrive together with this music, with your body. Very gently, just allowing your body begin to doing any movement, anything you might need. Maybe some stretching, finding any articulation that you might need for this morning. Yawning. And get in contact and being together with your body. So there's nothing more you have to think. What kind of the movement I have to do, how I should look like. Just very simply following your body. Allowing any sound, any expression to come. Maybe there's some rocking, shaking. A couple of deep breaths. Feeling each part of your skin, having a chance to get in touch with the floor, if you're on the floor, or in different parts of your room. Maybe it's the wall, maybe it's different furniture. Maybe you would like to just to be there, having a simple pause. Just Very simply being there together with your body, sensing the breathing. We're gonna spend like one more song to just let yourself to very gently arrive and enjoy every expression from the body. Notice any weight shift and different level change. What do I need for my body this morning? Yeah. Then gently, gently, I will invite you to bring your hands on top of your ribcage. So today we're gonna focus a bit on our ribcage area. So as you can see, maybe you can take a moment to look at this skeleton. I have a skeleton at home. So then really imagine that we have this really small one. So really imagine that we have this cavity here in the center of our body. So really bring your hands there like this, and then touching your rib cage here. And just sensing into the breathing around this area. So you can either standing, sitting, lying down once more, find a comfortable position. You can let your hands be like here, or bring your hands crossing to give yourself a hug. Very simply, sensing into this area. Each inhalation and exhalation, feel that expansion and condensing. So within this cavity, we have the lungs and heart, stomach, all the important organs. It's almost like a nest for the birds to carry all that important organs inside. As you breathing, feeling the massage internal organs that touching each other. So bringing that awareness from the outside, external big movement, now we are going inside. Very tiny little subtle movement between the breathing and fluid. And gently just letting your hands to explore a bit this area, so you can maybe going down and then kind of like marking through the bony land, so you can going through your own body with the anatomy. So really gently touching down to there are two of these floating ribs behind. Keep going up, connecting to your shoulder blade. Just get a sense of the center part of the body. So feeling that connection, and then all the way through the spine. And then in the front, we have a collarbone and the sternum. Just sensing into that. And you might want also to palpate each part of this, the bones between your ribcage cavity. And then very gently, I'd like to invite you, starting to begin the movement from this part, from this center of your cavity. Maybe begin by your breathing, inhalation, and to see how this movement can affect into my arms and shoulders, reaching out into the space. So from the internal space, reaching out to the external outer space. So today it's a lot about this internal and external. Maybe you might want to also begin by moving your ribcage. Maybe just side to side, front and back. So around this thoracic area. Just take some time to explore here. You might want to bring one hand to your chest, one hand behind your back. So feeling into different spatial, from the back, side to side, even maybe the up and down, feeling that diaphragm underneath while you are inhale, exhale, expanding, condensing. And how can I begin movement from this part, my body, from my rib cage? Maybe begin by very subtle, tiny breathing. And how that related to my shoulder blades and arms and rest of the part of my body. Just take that into your own exploration from this center part of your rib cage. You might want to also feeling into that internal organs. That cavity carry all that important organs and feeling that organs moving together. Sometimes also feeling that weightness. Pay attention to the back side of the body. So lots of the times they are not in front of the body, but then pay attention more to the back side. Perhaps moving from feeling that shoulder blade sliding, gliding on top of your rib cage. How does that relate to the lower part of my body? Even to the top of your head. And slowly begin to bringing that internal movement from your ribcage slowly into the space. So having this from the center reaching out into your arm. And having this moving towards and moving away from something. Feeling that from your center, from your heart, from the back side of the body, from your ribcage, from your internal organs. How can I reaching out into the space? How can I come back, moving toward and moving away? Just to explore that. Maybe I want to moving towards from my chest, moving away from it. So pay attention which part of the body initiate the movement. Yeah. The movement can be very tiny, small. Where do I want to move towards and moving away? Nice, yes. Maybe very simple, just coming back to your breathing. Connecting back to the breathing. You feel a bit lost. It's always there. What is my ribcage dance? Yeah. What my ribcage wants to say this morning.
I'm searching.
I'm gonna spend one more last song here to explore that. And here you might want to bring in any movement together with this exploration. So on top of that, just making your own way, your own dance together with your ribcage exploration.
And I promise.
And then keeping that moving towards moving away. And that can be external. So you want to moving towards something or moving away from something. Maybe it can be inside, internally, that your ribcage wants to moving away from your pelvis, moving towards your pelvis. Maybe moving towards to the other body. Just to try that between internal and external.
So I'm trying.
How can my breath to support?
But the world goes. Yes, the world goes on. Yes, the world. One day. When all this is wrong, someone will open the door.
Welcoming, allowing all the expressions. Arms, breath, movement, sensations, feelings, thoughts.
When the love
And one more option you might want to explore as well, maybe making different sound. So here in the ribcage, it's like a chamber. Letting it vibrate the internal organ. will be home. Yeah.
We'll be home. We'll be home.
And very slowly, finding an end. And then making yourself coming back again. Either sitting, lying down, or standing. And then for the last piece, we're gonna just kind of like going back to our alignment. So we're gonna sensing into the internal organ alignment. So first, you might want to bring your hands to your head. So sensing that brain. And also play around sensing the weightness. This internal organ with that weight. Play around between front and back, side to side. Like even going further down to the top of the head. Gently bringing back to the center. And feeling that weightness from the top of the brain and going all the way down. And then connecting to your heart. So we did a lot of around our ribcage here. Sensing into your heart. I can sense a bit of pulsating here. So you're gonna keep going down. All the way down through, on top of your pubic. Here we have a bladder. Just giving yourself some touch here. So bladder. Connecting these 3 points from your brain, all the way down to your heart, and down to the bladder. The internal soft supporting your body. And I'm gonna keep going back, the back side of the body to your kidney. So that triangle between your kidney and your bladder, that's supporting the lower part, allowing your ribcage. So just sensing into that support. You might find easier with standing, but you can do with sitting or lying down. And just finding that support from the top, brain and the heart, bladder and kidney. Just take a moment that to sense into this internal support. And sending the breath towards each part.